Hi everybody, thanks for joining Create with Dee. Today I'm so extra excited to share with you these little candy crackers. I love them. They're made with using designer paper, the new envelope punch board, and the Stampin trimmer. So let's get started making these. So stinking cute, especially with the holidays just right around the corner. We want to start with a piece of designer paper. This is Winter Frost, and it's cut at 6.5 by 8. And we want to take our Simply Scored scoring tool and put the 6.5 inch side up along the edge. And we are going to score at 1.5, at 3, at 4.5, and at 6. Put our scoring tool off to the side for now and grab our punch board. And what we want to do is go ahead and fold those score lines we just made. And I like this side here. I'm going to make that my top side. So I'm going to, face that down. And we just want to make sure that we get nice burnishes on our score lines. Because we're making a box, we want to make sure that we have crisp edges. We pretty much always do, but definitely when we are doing 3D projects. Okay, so now we've got our score lines. And what we want to do is fold down one of the score lines, and we're going to punch through 2 layers. So I'm going to line it up on my envelope punch board at the 2-inch mark and punch, unfold, and fold again. Line it up to the 2-inch and punch. Fold and punch it 2. Fold and punch it 2. And we do want to get this last little line here, or edge, unfolded at 2, so it's going to punch a little half punch out. Same thing on the other side. We're going to start out by punching the edge, fold it, punch through 2 layers at the 2-inch mark, fold and punch it 2, fold and punch it 2, and fold and punch at 2. Okay, so now when you're finished, you have something that looks like this. What we want to do next is, we're going to grab our scoring tool one more time. And now what we want to do is, along the 8-inch side, we are going to score at 1.5, at 2, and the 2 mark is going to go in between our little cutouts here. And let's see, and at 2.5. So basically we're scoring on the outside, middle, and outside of our punch outs. So we're going to score at 5.5, and at 6, and at 6.5. So now we're done with our tools. And let's put that back. So we want to go ahead and fold those lines we just created with our score line. And what I like to do is use pattern side face down. And we're going to take that first score line on the outside that we made, and we're going to fold it away from us. So we're going to fold, use our bone folder to burnish. So we fold away, then towards us. So that's that center part that we're folding towards us, and then folding away. So it's away towards away, and you're going to get this little mountain that's created. We'll flip it over and do the other side. First fold away from us, then towards us, and then away from us one more time. And when we're done, you're going to get something that looks like this. And again, this is the pattern side that you want to be on the outside of your box. That's facing down this whole time. All right, so now what we want to do is, I'm finding my 1/2 inch mark here. Here we go. So this is the little section that we had at the end that's a 1/2 inch. And we want to fold that down towards us, and we're going to apply sticky strip. Okay, so I'll do that off camera, and we're going to put sticky strip right along the top. What I like to do is put the sticky strip way up close to the edge. So we'll now remove the top layer. For me, always the most challenging part of any project is to get the sticky strip off. Just kind of get it started. If you have trouble, rub it with your nail and then find a corner. Oops, didn't find it on that one. We'll go to this side. There we go. And now we're going to make it so that the end matches up here over top of the sticky strip, and that's going to form our box. So I just like to make sure that the edges match up. It pretty much folds right up against it. Whoops, that one got down on me. There we go. And now we have our little candy box. I love it. All of that scoring and punching helps the box collapse upon itself. Then we need some ribbon. I'm using the silver 1/8 of an inch trim that's in the holiday catalog. And I think you want to give ourselves a good, 10, 12 inches of ribbon. And, well, here's what it looks like from the inside, real quick. Then you take your ribbon, and the ribbon's going to act as a cinching mechanism, and it's going to, when you pull the ribbon, it's going to close that opening. So you can make the ribbon as fancy as you want. Just for the purpose here, I'm just going to tie it real quickly. Sure, real quick. And so when you tie it, you have a look that looks like this. At this point, you can go ahead and put your little treat in that you have or gift. You just want to make sure that when you have it cinched, since the opening's little, it's not going to fall out. And if so, you could just put a little stopper of some sort on that. But we put our little candy or our treat gift, whatever you're going to put inside of your little candy wrappers. Oops. And we'll go ahead and tie, kind of just tie that off. Whoops. My hands don't want to cooperate with me this morning. There we go. And you'd want to, cut that up and make it pretty, but now our little treat's in there. Hooray! What I like to do is, with some of the scrap paper that's left over from your designer paper, is to make a little belly band for it. So for my belly band here, this happens to be cut at 2 inches, and then I just put a little scallop punch on the outside of it. And again, I would use sticky strip on this, but for right now, I'll just use snail. And again, this would be, you'd have ribbon that would have that tied around. And I just like to kind of find my seam and start with that one. Whoops. Let's start with this one down. Kind of wrap it around to make a cute little belly band. Too cute. So I did that with these here, and that's it. That's how we make our little cracker. I love it. I love it. It's so cute and easy. And another way to use our punch board. Here's one that I kind of downsized the tails a little bit and then use a border punch on the outside before I started doing our scoring and such. So you can just play around with the sizes, have fun with it. This one's ready to go for a little, like a baby shower or gift or a kid's birthday party. And of course, these are decorated for Christmas. And what I used for these or the stamp set for that to embellish is the Very Merry tags. I love these images. They're perfect for stamping and punching out your images for a quick project. So I hope you enjoy making your candy wrappers that is another way of utilizing our new envelope punch board. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.